Hi everybody, it's Tim from Tim Wagner Music, and here we are in San Diego, technically in Imperial Beach, one of my favorite beaches here in Southern California. In fact, if we look this way here, it's Mexico, just down the road there. Can't go any farther south. And here you know you're in Southern California. Got somebody doing an Instagram model shoot right behind me. I don't know if I'm getting it in or not, but anyway. So what I want to talk to today about is some clarification about becoming an employee. If you work at a music store, and if it's a large one, a mom and pop, and one day suddenly you come to work and you are made into an employee, don't get angry with your new employer. See, a lot of things have been going on that kind of originally started where I'm standing in here in Southern California, and that is the push to make sure that everybody becomes an employee, not an independent contractor, because apparently some people here, especially in Southern California in general, think that we're being screwed over and we need to have benefits. Well, the bottom line is, if you're a music teacher, I guarantee you, you're not working 5 days a week or 40 hours, and you don't really need benefits from this type of work. You probably have a full-time job, and you got your benefits and your retirement and all that good stuff from there. But for some reason, there are some people that actually think that we're missing out on this benefit here. So when you look at large companies, they're always going to be the first ones to go ahead and make that change over to an employee. And it's kind of sad how things are kind of changing. And it's just not only with the music world, but also, with Uber and DoorDash. A while ago, Uber basically threatened to pull out of California because the government wanted to make everybody there an employee. And of course they said, if you do that, we're out of here. That was not too long ago, actually. And I can tell you that DoorDash actually takes money every time you order food here. They take a certain amount of money and put it aside for legal fees to fight this crap that's going on. And it really is crap. It's basically just control. But the bottom line is that if you are an independent contractor, you have to pay a self-employment tax of about 15%, give or take. When you're an employee, you have that payroll tax, which is about the same. And nobody really wants to actually have to pay that money. And if an employer has to pick up that, there's that big thing where, okay, you're going to make less, prices go up. This is a no-win situation, but as an independent contractor, what you are really losing on, other than the possibility of getting lower pay, is that you lose all those deductions. As an employee, you don't get squat. You don't get squat to be able to take off and lower your taxable income. And I can tell you, for over 20 years of being an independent contractor and owning a business, you need those deductions to lower your tax rate down, taxable income, I should say. So unfortunately, don't blame wherever you're working if you come to work one day and that's the case. Like I said, larger companies are under a microscope. They're going to be the first ones that the government's going to look at. They're not going to look at, Joe's music store down on 5th Street here. They could care less about that. There's no money involved. They're going to look at the larger ones. So there's even a thing not too long ago, a couple years ago, that actually strippers here in San Diego were protesting this tax here as far as making them independent contractors into employees. And I'm not sure how that turned out, but obviously they're still doing what they're doing as independent contractors. And but what you want to do is educate yourself, and the way that you can change this is vote. Look at the parties that are doing this. Don't take my word for it. Research it, and you got to vote these people out of office here that are trying to screw things up. And, if everybody becomes an employee, nobody wins. The teacher ends up paying, making less money. You lose your tax deductions. You lose kind of your freedom in your teaching schedule. And the consumer loses. The prices go through the roof. And I've seen that time and time again. So that's just a quick take. I could ramble on here for hours on the switch over here. But, the big thing is, don't get mad if you're working somewhere and next thing you know, you're an employee the next day. Do the math, see how it works out for you. A lot of times it works out in your benefit. Sometimes there's no change, but definitely, break that calculator out. I'm going to stop because I'm just getting heated up here talking about this, but one last view here of Imperial Beach. California. And as we go, remember, if you like this stuff, I'm telling you, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. You heard this crap a million times. Anyway, remember, work smarter, not harder. Till then.